Dear students, welcome back to computer science class. So today we will discuss the canonical form. Okay. So in the last class we already discussed the mean term and max term. So mean term means it is a product of literal. So max term means it is a sum of literals. Okay. So now we have to discuss the canonical form. So here canonical form means we can convert the given SOP, here sum of product, into canonical form. Okay. For example, x plus x bar y. So this is the one SOP. SOP means sum of product. SOP means sum of product. Okay. So this is the sum and this is the product. Okay. So the given SOP is converted into the canonical form. So first step is, first we can identify the missing term in the given expression. See here, x is there, here x bar y is there, here the missing term is y. Okay. So see here, x into 1 x bar y. I can rewrite the expression x into 1 x only, x bar y. Next is, see here, instead of 1 I have to mention y bar plus y or y bar. So according to the law of, okay, so y plus y bar is equal to 1. So it is the complementary laws. The complementary law says that, so x plus x bar is equal to 1 and second one is x into x bar is equal to 0. So according to the complementary law, y bar plus y or y plus y bar is equal to 1. Okay. So next you can multiply x into y bar, x y bar plus x y plus x bar y. See here. So now all the terms are present because this is with respect to the two variables. Okay. So now you have to write the position. Now you have to write the position. Here x y bar is there. That is, in mean term 1 indicates x and 0 indicates x bar. Here 1 0 is there. 1 0 means this is m2 plus xy 1 1 m3 plus this is m1. Okay. So this is equivalent to this and this can be represented using the summation. If it is sum of a product, it can be represented summation in the bracket of 1 comma 2 comma 3. Here 1 2 3 indicates the position of the particular mean term value. Particular mean term value. So like this we have to solve the sum of a product into canonical form. So one thing we have to remember is, in the given expression first we need to identify the missing terms. Okay. So in the missing term you can put the 1. So 1 is equal to the complementary law, that is x plus x bar is equal to 1. If it is, here it is y is missing, that's why I can write y plus y bar. Suppose if it is x missing means instead of y I have to write x into x bar. If it is z means z into z bar. So in any program first we can identify the missing term, after that you can put the complementary law and next you can multiply and finally we have to mention the position and that position can be represented using the summation in the bracket of whatever the positions are present, just you can mention those positions. Okay. So this is the example for converting sum of a product into canonical form. Okay. Next example. So it is very easy and 1 or 2 times in the exam they have asked for 3 marks. Okay. See here, x bar y plus x bar y bar z bar plus x z bar. So this is the sum of product. So now we can convert this to the canonical form. See here, in the first term it is with respect to the three variable, that is f of x comma y comma z, with respect to the three variable. In the first term z is missing, second term all variables are present, in the third term y is missing. In this case, first we can x bar y into 1 plus x bar y bar z bar plus x z bar into 1. Okay, instead of 1 I have to write z plus z bar plus x bar y bar z bar as it is. Here y is there, z bar is there, x z bar is there. Instead of 1 I have to write y plus y bar. Okay, so now we have to multiply x bar y z plus x bar y z bar plus x bar y bar z bar plus x y z bar plus x y bar z bar. And don't write x z bar y, because it may confusion to write the position. In the particular order we have to write the expression. Okay, suppose if I write x z bar y means the position is 1 0 1, but here it is position is 1 1 0. Okay, next is, first we can see the repeated values. If there is any repeated value means only we can write one time, because x plus x is equal to x. Okay, here x bar y z is there, so all are unique values, no problem. Okay, next we have to write the position 0 1 1, that is m3 plus m2 plus m0 plus m6 plus m4. Okay, these all are the positions. Next we can write the summation of 0 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 6. Okay, so like this we can solve the expression, or we can convert the given sum of product into canonical form. Okay, so this is another example for canonical form. Next is K-map. It is very important. So in all time examination, so compulsory one question will be there for 5 marks, that is K-map. So here K-map indicates the Karnoff's map. Karnoff was one of the scientists. Okay, so with the help of this K-map we have to reduce the Boolean expression. We have to represent the expression with the some truth table, some graphics. It is a diagrammatic representation. With the help of that representation we have to reduce the given Boolean expression. So I already said that with the help of Boolean laws also it is possible to reduce the or simplify the Boolean expression. Another one is using the K-map. Okay, in K-map there are so many types are there, that is 1 variable K-map, 2 variable K-map, 3 variable K-map and 4 variable K-map. Okay, so 4 variable K-map is very important for reducing the expression. Okay, so and K-map is a graphical representation of truth table. Usually truth table can be represented like this. Okay, so each square box, each box indicates or represent one mean term or max term value. One mean term or max term value. Based on the number of variables we can draw the squares, that is 2 to the power of n. It means if it is one variable K map means only 2 boxes. If it is 2 variable K map means 4 boxes. If it is 3 variable means 8 boxes. If it is 4 variable means 16 boxes we can draw. Okay, so one by one we will discuss now. So first one is one variable K map. So a single variable K map. Single variable means either you can use x or x bar. Single variable K map means you can use directly x or you can use the complement of that variable. So how many squares are present in the single variable K map means in general formula is 2 to the power of n. So 2 is the base of binary, n means number of variables. If it is the one variable K map means we can use only in here one can be substitute here. It is equal to 2 to the power of 1 means 2 boxes. Okay. So one indicates A bar, another one indicates A, that is 0, 1. So this is the single variable K map. Okay. Each square box represent one mean term or max term value. Here its value is A bar, here its value is A, because it is a single variable K map. Okay. Next is two variable K map. Two variable K map means here you can substitute 2. 2 to the power of 2 means 4 boxes. Okay, with respect to A and B, here A bar A and here B bar B. And one more thing is, why we have to write first A bar next A, because A bar indicates 0, A indicates 1. Here also B bar indicates 0, B indicates 1. Here also A bar indicates 0, A indicates 1. Okay, see here, there are 4 boxes. Again, one square box indicates either mean term or max term value. See here, A bar into B bar, A bar, B bar. The value of the first square is A bar, B bar. It is a mean term value. Next is A bar, B. Just you can multiply A, B bar and A, B. And the position is 0, 0. Its position is 0 only. Its position is 1. Its position is 2. Its position is 3. At the corner we have to mention the positions. Here it is 0, here it is 0 means obviously the first square position is 0, next square is 1, next square is 2, next square is 3. Okay, so this is the general K map for two variable, and this is the general K map for single variable. Okay, next is 3 variable. So 3 variable means 2 to the power of 3, that is 8 square boxes. Okay, so this is the 3 variable K map. See here, here A bar and A is there, here B bar, C bar 0, 0, here 0, 0, here 0, 1, but here 1, 1 is there, here 1, 0 is there. Actually, this is 2 and this is 3. but the K-map scientist said that, so first we can write the 3, after that we have to write the 2, because before K-map one more mapping is there, that is which map. In the which map also used to represent the values diagrammatically with respect to the truth table. They have to represent and they have to reduce the expression. Okay, for comparison purpose, here the K-map scientist has to exchange the columns as well as rows. Here it is only column. See here, first value is A bar, B bar, C bar, and the position is 0. Here A bar, B bar, C, and the position is 1. Here A bar, B, C, this is position is 3, because these two columns are interchanged. If they are interchanged means obviously the positions also interchanged. Okay, and the fourth column is A bar, B, C bar, this is 2. A, B, C bar, this is 4. A bar, A, B bar, C, 5. A, B, C, this is 6. A, B, C bar, this is 7 and this is the 6. Okay, so this is the 3 variable K-map. Okay, so these are very important. And one more thing is, so 5 marks question is compulsory in the final exam. Either it may be a 3 variable K-map or either it may be the 4 variable K-map, but sometimes they have to ask it for 2 marks. So write the general K-map for 3 variable or 2 variable or 4 variable. Okay, so this is about the K-map basic. In the next class we will discuss the 4 variable K-map and we have to solve the problems. Okay, thank you.